I summon you, water elemental. Aid me in this battle.
Welcome, friends. It's time for some more Ginger Boom, or I keep forgetting what I call this series, but it's doing Hero's Journey, or, self-found from a newbie from level 1. We've gotten to 23, and we're doing more Hero's Journey stuff. Hey, look, I got one more thing on the Moore's signpost, wanted intrepid explorer, to get some kind of reward, which is a rough mask. And you guys remember what we said last time? Yeah, some of us like it rough. Anyway, I'm sorry, there's something wrong with me. All right, so let's check the name of this one more time. Intrepid explorer. Right. Let's try to get that one completed. And I just have to find it. There it is. Intrepid explorer. Explore the ogre stomp. Explore the Roanoke's Grove. Okay, so this is a bunch of stuff over in Blightfire. The Spirelli Farms, and okay, we do have a deliver witch lamps to Alchemist Ella. So we're going to take a look at that too. That is witch lamps. So we're going to go here, click on witch lamps. It looks like that's in Blightfire Moors, where we'll find Alchemist Ella. I wonder if it says where they hang out at. No, it does not. I will try to wing it without checking out the Alakazam. It also looks like I've got mail. So let's check out the mail. For those of you who don't know, yeah, if you get this little envelope in the corner, it means you've got mail. Maybe somebody sent me a love letter. It's probably just the auto messages. Yeah, the congratulations. So the server automatically sends you some mail that will say congratulations, and when you hit level 5, then there was one for level 6, because that's when you start losing XP when you die, and then welcome to level 10. So there's these little notes. It's to help you and stuff. And once I clicked on all of them, then the little letter in the corner is gone. This is also where you would see it looks like a little cardboard box if somebody has sent you a parcel. So just let's run through that, because a part of what I'm doing this for is to run through some of the basics for those new players. Here in the Crescent Reach Bank, if you go to the west, there's the bank. And here next to the bankers is the Parcels and Noble Exchange. I've never really used the Noble Exchange, but the Parcels I use all the time. You right-click on it like any merchant, and then you can go here to Parcels. And if somebody had sent me something, it would be here. And I can left-click on it and choose Receive, and then it would end up in one of my bags. Likewise, if I wanted to send something, and you could send money. So with the Parcels vendor, I don't know if you can send plat if you are free to play, because usually what happens is I will be able to, oh, here it is. There's this little window that shows up to deposit, right? And I would put it in there, and then I would deposit it over here. And then if I want to, I can send it to someone. I'm going to send it to myself. So we're going to say Ginger Boom.
Don't forget to hit that
Just
like
as an
button,
example,
guys.
send. And there we go. And that's how it would look if somebody sent you platinum. And then you would just hit either receive all or receive. And it goes right back into your inventory. Yeah, you could do that with things like this as well. Say I wanted to parcel some animal venom to somebody. I can left click on that. As long as it's not no trade, as long as it's tradable, you can send it and just hit send, and then you can hit receive. There's also a thing where you can not just send it, but if you click down here, you could type in a note like, here is an augment for you, buddy, pal, friend, and then hit send, and you send this augment to them. So that is some of the stuff you can do with the parcels guy. Again, if you have a parcels, it'll show up right there. All right, now let's get underway and actually try to work on this quest. We're going to try to deliver the witch lamps to the alchemist Ella out there. Somewhere is where they are. And then complete the signpost quest. Maybe we can do them, you know, multiple things at one time. I will see. Okay, here we are in Blightfire Moors. We're going to... I think we got everything from the signpost. So we were going to go to the little outpost. That's where we're going. That little caravan camp thing, and see if we can't find Alchemist Ella. She's either going to be there, or she's going to be at that second outpost where all the big reeds were, like that swampy area. So one or the other is where she'd be. And then we'll start doing some of the other things. It's just nice to get this long list of quests down a little bit. So we're looking for someone named Ella. Okay, that's not them. Hey, there we go. Alchemist Ella. Alrighty. So we're going to give them some witch lamps. I hope I actually have them, because I have a habit of getting rid of things. So I have room in my bags. Deliver skins. Okay, I don't have any witch lamps. Maybe I should have thought of that first. Ugh. Alright, and there's no other quests that I can currently get right here, right now. So let's go and... did I get this person's quest? I think I did already, but I guess I'll find out. Adventures, depressing, daughter, happens, moment, woman, witches. Don't have anything for someone with your abilities. I'm guessing I already have that quest. I know I already talked to that guy, pretty sure anyway. And I got his quests. So let's start going here. Let's collect some of these witch lamps. Let's look for that. We'll just try to go from the top down. I just need to kill 4 wisps and get some witch lamps. We're kind of near some of this stuff too here for the Explorer, the golden pick. No. Okay, the Roanoke's Grove. That's over here. And I think just running around here will give us... Yeah, there we go. We've explored Roanoke's Grove. What level is his quest? Oh, his are 20. He gives you a weapon, too. So we're going to talk to him. And we're going to get the quests from this guy. Because they kind of interlock a little bit. I know that we're supposed to go to the Spirali area. So we're going to do that now, too. He wants us to kill some rotwood saplings. Here's the Spirali area. You can find all this stuff on the map too. So I'm sorry if I'm not giving a play-by-play exactly with everything. But I'm assuming now in chapter, what is it, 9? 10? These videos, that you're going to know some stuff, okay? Because if you've been following along, I'm going to use the invisibility spell on myself here, just so I could scout around these guys without getting attacked. And if you're having trouble casting the invisibility spell because you're fizzling a lot, we should get a task completed somewhere along here, I think. Just for... I guess not. Where was the thing that said to explore the Spirali area? I don't even know now. Okay. So let's just go back to this other quest that we got. We got to kill some saplings and some treants. And don't worry, because we're only fighting the naughty treants. You're not going to get any negative faction hit by fighting these guys. It's okay. If you're still very new and you're like, Fez is talking about faction. I don't know what faction is. Explain this to me, Fez. Faction is just what it is. I'm joking. It's whether or not a certain group of people like you or not. So if you have good faction, you know, that means they like you. If you have bad faction, that means they don't like you. Also, if you consider a monster by conning them, which is usually the C key, unless you're like me, I bound it to the Q key, just because, I don't know. It's consider, anyway. It says Scal's ready to attack. That means he really hates me. And no matter what I really do, nothing's gonna really improve my faction with this guy. They've been corrupted or tainted, I think, is the story behind why we can kill them without getting faction hits. And if you do get a faction hit, it would show up once you kill them. So let's pay close attention. After we kill this guy, it'll usually show up in your main combat spam tab or whatever. So that's where we're going to look. And so I can assure you that no, you don't get faction hits by killing this guy. Because there are some treants that are considered good or neutral. And if you fight them, you will get a negative hit on your faction. So it says you gained 11.560% XP. Because we're on Throne of Eye, there's a permanent XP bonus. And that's just the regular at this level. Which is sad, because once you're over level 100, you're lucky to get 0.5% XP per kill, right? If you're fighting things that are your level. So it doesn't say any message about faction, right? Another way to find out if something has faction, if you kill it, is when you just right-click and consider the thing. There is nothing that is highlighted. Now, this guy, the Rotwood Sapling, actually seems to have faction because it shows up. It shows up a Rotwood Sapling and it's highlighted in orange, and you click it and it shows you the little faction window. So that means that this guy does have faction for some reason. He's apprehensive, but it does tell me to kill the saplings. So let's see if I actually take a faction hit or not when fighting this particular guy. Considering it's a quest, I shouldn't, but that's not really true because there's plenty of quests where you fight the thing and you get faction hits. So we're gonna take a look once this guy dies to see it for sure or not, if there's a faction hit with him. Okay, ding, level 24. Honestly, there was no faction hit with him. Again, it would have showed up right there, and it's not showing up in any of my other windows here, or tabs. So, yeah, safe to kill those guys. I got 0.8%. I'm level 24. Let's memorize the new spells here that I have. So remember, you could just right-click on your spells to start memorizing them. Oh, look, we got major shielding now. That's nice. That is a self buff. Gives you extra armor class hit points. I think it gives you a extra resistant towards magical creature. No, against magical creatures. What the hell am I talking about? Fez, stop being stupid. No chance there, man. That ship has sailed. All right. So we're going to hit ourselves with the buff. Take a look at your hit points here. Mine is currently at 1338. I click on this. Like I had a little fizzle there. And now it's at 1407, so it gave me more hit points than what I had. And you see here, our quest is counting down the number of kills. I'm gonna leave my pet the way he is because I believe he's wearing gear, which I'm not going to check in the middle of a fight because it's just going to get spammed out anyway. But after we kill this guy, I'm going to see what gear my pet has. I don't think it's just summoned stuff. Inventory. Simple Defiant Plate Helm. Okay, so he's got a simple helmet, and then he's got a spear in each hand that I summoned. So as long as he's got some gear that's something more than summoned, I'm just going to keep him until he dies. Or until we get the new tier pet. If he does die, instead of the water, I'll use the air to replace him because the air, it's got a little more armor class and health compared to the water. The water's more like a rogue. The air and the earth are more like tanks or like warriors. However you want to put it, you know. And I might get bored of killing some trees for a minute and go and fight some of the other things or try to do some of these other quests. I really did want to try completing the Intrepid Explorer, which we did one step of it. We want to go to the Ogre Stomp. I don't know where the Ogre Stomp is. The Spirali Farms, which I went to, which was weird. Oh wait, that wasn't the Spirali Farms. That was the Dead Dragon. I get it now. I see where I went wrong. I learned from my mistakes, and I apologize to everybody. All right. We are going to use the invisibility spell a little bit here. All right. I'm invisible. It is up here. No. Going the wrong way again. Jeez. It is up this way, I believe. I think. Somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah. So if you look here on the map where it says Spirales, that is where we want to go for that one quest. Because we do want to get that rough mask. And there are Spirali farms and farmers in this area. Alright. Gonna keep on running around. Oh, there we go. We got task stage completed. So we have found the Spirali farms. And the funny thing is, that's all we had to do. They just want us to explore. We don't actually have to fight anything here yet. But that tree is going to send us here later. So that's a part of that quest. We're going to go to the Ogre Stomp. Where's the Ogre Stomp? I do not know where the Ogre Stomp is. Treants, Vipers. I wonder if I could type in Stomp. Ooh. Stomp here in the search. If anything comes up. No, it does not. What looks like an Ogre Stomp? I have no freaking idea, man. Okay. Here is where I'm going to cheat a little bit, and we're going to look this up, which is a Wanted Intrepid Explorer. So do this yourselves, guys. Anytime you get stuck on a quest, please do this, because that's what these resources are for. So we're opening up a web browser. We're typing in Intrepid Explorer. There we go. Wanted Intrepid Explorer. And we're clicking on the link. And this is everquest.alakazam.com. All right. You can go there. I'll try to put a little, have it spelled out on screen here for you, so you know exactly how to write it out. And it should say where it's at. Okay, the Ogre Stomp. Ooh, it's got an exact location. This is fantastic. All right, we're going to copy the location. It's basically a series of numbers. And then if you type in /way space, paste those numbers and press enter. And there it is. the Ogre Stomp is where that X is, and we are all the way over here. So we want to head this way and go all the way. There's going to be skeletons. That's what it is. That's what we're looking for. It's going to be a bunch of dead skellies. Well, skellies are never alive, Fez. Stop being foolish. And you see we're slowly closing the distance. So I'm going to close the map now so we can actually see this lovely terrain that we're running across. And you'll notice I have the radiant flora turned off just because I am a short little guy who can't see if the radiant flora is on. So you too can do that. All right. Oh, there's another quest guy over here. Hi, Spooky Spectre guy. How you doing, buddy? Okay. So we want to go here. There we go. Task stage completed. We had to just go where the X was. Now we want to explore the Ghost Pack Woods, which is right near here. Oh, these guys? These guys are awesome. When you hit level 30, I mean, even at 29, 28, 29, you can try to fight these guys. They are non-social, and they have no magic powers at all. They are super easy, barely an inconvenience. And they'll get you up beyond level 30 in a heartbeat. I love killing them rats. And if you go this way, which is east of the rats, you will find the ghost packs. And some of these guys can see you even if you're invisible, so you do want to watch out for that. Am I invisible? No, that is see invisible. So let us recast invisibility on ourselves. The whole time I thought I was invisible, and I wasn't. Alright, let's try to consider him again. Left click and hit the consider button. Oh, he can see me. So yeah, he can see through invisible spells, invisibility. It looks like all of them can see through invisibility. So that sucks. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go here around these guys. Oh, there's another quest guy. He's Zan the Witch Hunter who got turned into a newt. A lot of Monty Python references here, man. Oh, watch out for that witch. She could totally see undead. Invisibility, and she will mess you up. All right, so I'm walking along the road here, trying to see if I get an update. I'm not getting an update. Explore the Ghost Pack Woods. So since we're not getting an update doing it this way, we're going to see exactly where the update comes from, and I found one. It's given me a location. So we're going to do what we did before. We're going to copy the location. I'm going to type /way, which is short for waypoint if you're not sure. And then paste those numbers that I got from Alakazam. Hit enter. And there it is. So it looks like I pretty much go straight through here. We're going northeast. Oh, snap. There's a ghost pack hunter on my tail. Ah! Damn it. Alright. Well, hopefully we can kill him. He's attacking me, so let me give myself my damage shield buff. Give my pet the damage shield buff if he turns around, which he did. And then we'll just start nuking him. Oh, you know what? We might want to debuff him. Which it did not land. So, Malaise is a debuff. It means it'll reduce his magic resistance, which it's not working right now. I'm going to have to just hope that we can kick his ass without the debuff, because he's resisting the debuff. I don't know if I've landed a single magic strike on him at all. Yeah, he's resisting my spells too. It doesn't help that he's like 5-6 levels higher than I am. But we're winning. He's at 42%. We're lucky so far. The nice thing is, you know, having that cleric mercenary You see they're casting
off the
heal
rope!
spells on me. Oh shit! The witch. Well, see you later. I'm getting the hell out of here. If I can. She's stunning me a lot, repeatedly. Effing witch. I'm gonna try to keep telling my pet back, back, back. And hoping we could just run away from that stupid thing. There is a zone this way that we can try to zone and lose them by zoning, but we also risk getting attacked by all of these guys who are also in the 30s. Okay, as you see in the extended target, they dropped off, which means they're not after us anymore. So it's safe to go back. We didn't have to zone. Wasn't gonna try to defeat 2 of those idiots that were level 30 plus. That was just gonna be ridiculous. Alright. Stupid nonsense. So we're gonna do it the easy way. We're gonna run along the wall here until we get closer to that red X. And then hopefully we can unlock the task stage on our to-do list here without having to fight the thing. What makes me mad is we almost had that stupid wolf dead, but that damn witch showed up and started beating on us. Which is an important safety tip when playing Everquest. Be aware of your surroundings, guys. Don't just go and fight stuff in the middle of the zone. Oh, there we go. Task stage completed. Now we gotta speak to Scout Slyn. Alrighty. So we're gonna get the heck out of here. Oh. Once you don't need the X anymore, so you can use the map easier, hit end, because it kind of locks the map when you have that. So hit end find and you will be able to get through easier. There's a lot of fog here for some reason. There's that whole undead ogres, you know, in this weird little ring here. So I think that's part of it, why the fog is there. So we're gonna go back to that little outpost and hopefully get the completion for this quest once we talk to Slyn. So we can get our mask and at least have one upgrade during this video. It doesn't feel like we've accomplished a whole lot, does it? We killed a few treants and we went here and there running around, but we did get task stage completed on some of these. And if I talk to Slyn, that should complete it and give us, because we just needed to do that one more to get that mask. So we should get a prize. And I think they're here somewhere. What's her name again? Scout Captain Slyn. There! Alrighty. Hey, buddy. Hail! We got it. So that's another quest that is completed. And I'm going to see. There we go. It took a second. So don't freak out if it doesn't update immediately. It might take a second, which it did, and then it updated. So that one is another one off the list. We got to do some of this quarry Mucktails thing for, let's see. Oh, we get a neck item for doing those. We'll try to do that next. And oh, look, I closed the reward window. What to do now? You just go over here in your Everquest button under quest, then click on reward, and there you go. Your reward's not lost. You could still claim it. Hit select, and now we have it. Let's look for it here in our bags. And there it is, the Rough Scryer's Face Mask. This gives us a extended range focus on our spells and a bunch of stats compared to the Shade Silk Mask that we were wearing, Where the hell did I find a shade silk mask? I think it dropped off of a monster that we killed. Or it was a result of some sort of quest. I don't know. But yeah, this is much better. So, yay for upgrades. Alright. Let's do that step here. Scout Zerak, the Mucktail Quarry. Right? Do we have these quests? So it's called the Mucktail Quarry. We do not have that. So we gotta find Scout Zerak. I think I know where he is. I think he's like sort of hanging out alone.
I'm a loner.
He's a loner, a rebel. Down by where the Mucktails are. Which the Mucktails are the gnolls. And they're kind of in the south area of the zone. I'm going to try to invis myself before some of the rats... Ah, there we go. We got a rat. Okay. It's just an inconvenience. Easy enough to kill. But we wanted to, you know, get to the task at hand. So remember, if you can invisible yourself, that is something you can do to not get attacked by random nonsense while you're running around. And to ensure you're invisible, your name goes in parentheses. That's to show you, or you'll see the buff here that says invisibility. And pay attention to your chat because it usually gives you a little bit of a warning a few seconds before invisibility fades, so you can try to get somewhere safe and not get killed. At higher levels, you get more of a permanent invisibility that... There we go, Scout Zerak. So he's here. He's on my map, actually. His name is there. So if you go on the road, right, and you take the right fork and you go south, you can find him pretty easy because he's right there where the road ends right here. So let's chat with him. Oh, I'm invisible. Make sure you're not invisible when talking to people. See? And now he says gnolls. Mucktail Quarry. We're going to hit accept. So now we're going to do the Mucktail Quarry quest. I know I'm not really getting rid of my lists of quests here. I'm just adding more. I do one or two and then I add 2 or 3 more. That's kind of how it's going to be, man. Kill 10 Mucktail rock breakers and loot 4 rock breaker hammers. All right. So let's hit our pet with the damage shield and maybe hit ourselves with the damage shield. And we'll start by chasing down some of these rock breaker guys. Most of them are outside at the tents, so they're fairly easy to get to. I'm gonna try to pull them away from the others. Oh, great. I got all 3 at once. That's freaking fantastic, man. Well, luckily, I do have the damage shield, so every time they hit one of us, they're going to take damage. And we almost got one of them dead. Okay, there we go. So we got a task stage completed there. There's another one. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Okay, yeah, these guys are much lower level. They're blue to me. They're a lot easier to kill. So that was 3 out of the 4 that we needed. Actually, no, we need 10. Where did I see 4 at? I definitely needed a lot more than 4. Alright, he's already running away. You coward! And that's it for this camp. Let's try to find another camp here. Here's one. There's more. But wait, there's more. Now, if you had an enchanter with you, like if you were grouped with somebody, an enchanter or a cleric, mercenaries won't do it though. It has to be a player cleric. They can use calm or pacify or lull on the gnolls, so only one of them come, especially like when there's 2 close together. There's this earring, but it's crappy, so we're not gonna mess with it. It doesn't sell for anything either. It's very, very much useless. No monetary value. And we're at 6 out of 10. Okay, this camp is clear. Go to the next one here. And I know I'm taking these guys out real easy, but I'm still playing it somewhat safe by not just running into the camp in the middle and trying to take them all on at once. Because you never know. Some stupid high-level 30 witch is going to come along and start trouble. Whoa, what is this? Ah, shoot. It's leather. I cannot use leather, but that would have been nice if it was like some simple or rough silk gloves. I'm currently using simple cloth, but no, I get leather. Nonsense. Oh, I'm out of mana. Oof. Mana goes so quickly at low level, man. That is why having gear with stats is helpful. You want stats that has like mana points on it. That you also want it to have intelligence if you're like a mage or a wizard or enchanter or necromancer. You want intelligence. You want stuff with mana. Because if I didn't have the gear I have now, I would have run out of mana even sooner than I did. So think on that, guys. Yeah. All right. Oh, we got another task stage completed. I'm gonna go to the wall here because I don't want to grab aggro from those guys. And I'm gonna send my pet in. I know I'm gonna get 2 of them, but it beats getting like 3 or 4, you know? Okay, that's fair enough. I guess I'm gonna take one. My pet's gonna take one. Oh, my pet switched. It's helping me now. Yay, pet! Alrighty. Another task stage completed. Oh, so we got all of our rock breakers. Oh, we're supposed to loot the hammers. I was not looting the hammers, guys. Oops. I gotta go back now and loot hammers that dropped off of these guys. Oh boy. Yeah. There is a way to loot it even once you've said no thank you. There's still a way. You could just go back and click on them. Alright, we hit level 25. So woohoo! Let's memorize some more spells. So we got our earth pet now. So actually, I'm going to switch to air pet for earth. So if my pet dies, I'm getting the earth pet instead. But I have a feeling we'll get to the point where we have the new water pet that's a tier higher before we come to use those. And that's about it for now. Well, we do have that spell. We have a regeneration spell here. If we click on regen, we can use Phantom Chain, and that's a buff that will help us slowly regenerate our health, and it gives us a little more armor class. So if you look here under AC, it's currently at 294. We'll cast this. It's still at 294. I don't understand. I was always under the impression that that gave us some AC. It does. It says armor class and regeneration. But maybe we hit our cap? I don't know. Let me know, guys. What do you think? Did we hit our cap? Is that why it didn't go up? But it does say it gives us better hit point regeneration. So, yeah, that's always nice. All right. Now, we can right-click on the guy that's dead here. See, hammer? So pick up the hammers. We're going to go to all the corpses that are just sitting here on the ground that we killed. Right-click. Open the old school loot window and loot the hammer. And then we're going to run out here. More corpses that we left behind with hammers and stuff on them. Oh! Tarnished gold pighead. I think I need that. It's something to do with the golden pick. Golden pick. Have the pighead. Okay, that's this. There we go. We got a task stage completed. That was another quest we needed. So always pay attention. You might be able to, you know, kill 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. Explore the area in front of the second Mucktail mine. All right. let's get our invisibility up again, because that means we can go explore without getting attacked. Then we got to deliver the picks to the scout. Which is the second Mucktail mine? Oh, look. Let's deliver it since he's right there. He's right here. Mine as well. He just gets the hammers, right? 4 hammers. Give. There we go. And look at that. Null Hunter. We got a cape. Is it better than what we have? I don't think so. 4 AC. This has 9 AC. 15 hit points, 10 mana. 17 hit point, 17 mana. Yeah, what we have is better, but we got to accept it anyway, right? Okay, let's hail him. I believe he gives a second quest, Mucktail Mines, accept. Yeah, Mucktail Mines, that's the second quest, and if we complete the second one, we get a nice little necklace. So we will try to do that. And I think once we finish this quest, we'll call it done. Sorry, my words are all over the place today. I'm not wording so good or something. All right. We hit ourselves with invisibility. Explore the area in front of the second cave or the second mine. I think this is the first mine here. But I'm going to run through it a little bit just to be safe. Okay. Yeah, nothing there. So let's go to the second mine. And that might be here somewhere. No, this is just a little camp. No opening there, no mine there. So I'm going to keep going along the wall here. Aren't you glad I did buy a mount? Because this just saves so much time. Honestly, I should probably unlock the velocity to 75, which I could do, because it's only at 64 now. I might make a video about it. There we go. The second mine. Bring the pickhead to Ordun. Give the pieces of the haft to Ordun. Who's Ordun? Do I have the haft? I don't even know. I think I do. I think it's those sticks. Yes, broken pick haft. Okay. These things belong together. So let me put them together here. And we want to find someone named Ordun. Mucktail Foreman. On occasion, he's a named pit boss, Scar. There's supposed to be a guy here somewhere. I think. Okay. Remember, I'm invisible. That's why I'm not getting attacked. So you want to be sure. Let's look this up, because the golden pick. So we're going to type in the golden pick 1. I think that's it. There's more than one. Kill 10. To Ordun. Where's Ordun? Who is Ordun? I don't know who the hell Ordun is. So let's take a look. Okay, he's a dwarf. Oh, he's all the way back at the camp. All right. So I guess that's it for that. So we're going to go back to Ordun. We'll turn it in. This might be a much longer quest because it does seem kind of long. So we're going to go to the north and head up to where the dwarf is. He's at the little camp. Turn in these pick pieces. And I don't think we get a reward yet. There's more stuff to come, I think, anyway. Dwarf, where are you? There he is. Okay, there's Ordun. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My memory is crappy. So we want to give him the haft pieces and the tarnished gold pick head. Ooh, task stage completed. And we got part of the broken haft back, I guess. I guess he only needed 3 pieces and the head. So we got some XP. And what about the Mucktail mines? We could try to finish that. We got job offers done as far as the stuff here under special. We got to get a whole bunch more done. And then if we do, we get all of this stuff, man. You get a lot for finishing it. But there's a lot to finish. All right, let's stop screwing around. Let's go back there. Kill 10 Mucktail miners. Rescue Ambassador Orin. Isn't this guy Orin? No, or Dun. Ah. All these names are similar. Kill... Oh, Pit Boss Scar. That's that named guy. I'm glad that he's up. We should kill him while he's up. Because, you know, someone shows up and kills him. And then it might take a while for him to pop again. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Ambassador Orin. Oh, he's on the map. Check that out. See? Okay. I wonder if I should kill these guys that are hanging out here. Probably. Oh. Well, I went visible because I started buffing my pet. So, no choice now but to kill him. Let me switch to the other guy that my pet is on. Because, yeah, I'll kill that one so much faster. There we go. Alright. Why do we just kill a miner and not get credit for it? That was weird. We got credit for that one. Why didn't we get credit for that first one? What the hell, man? Oh, one was a rock breaker and one was a miner. Check. Alright, I get it. Semantics. Yeah. Stupid nonsense. It's like you had to make some of them rock breakers and some of them miners. And I'm gonna try to use up my potions here to get my mana back faster. Don't forget, if you have potions, man, use them. Don't save them. Because as you level up, you get better potions anyway. So you might as well use them. Because, yeah, you could sell them back to the merchant, but their value, like, you don't get that much selling it back sometimes. A rare creature. Hey. Alright, let's try to pull him and just him. Because he's a named. Sometimes the named have special abilities, guys. Remember that. He's got a fancy knife, too. So, yeah, that's going to be cool. You can either hang on. I might be able to use it myself. Because daggers, you know. Casters usually can use daggers. Claw dagger. Casters cannot use it. I can probably give it to my pet. But I'm not gonna do that just yet. Because I'll be getting a new pet here soon. And I think I'd rather wait for the next pet before I start. Oh, you jerk. So that's why I hate using those stupid rain spells. Unless I have like an earth pet or something. Because they always come running at me when you do that. It's a high aggro spell. Alright, let's kill that one. And then we can go rescue Mr. Ambassador. These guys, man, they're always getting themselves stuck somewhere. I've had it where I had a rescue mission and the dude just didn't want to get rescued. He just like stood there the whole time. I'm like, aren't you supposed to follow me? It's like, come on. Fly, be free. There we go. Alright. Talk to this dude. Hail. Task stage completed. Are you going to come with me? This is the guy. This is the guy I was just referring to. Yeah. So you get the completion for rescuing him, but he doesn't leave. Does he say why? I should be able to sneak out on my own from here. Dude, go. Then sneak out on your own. He's not leaving. And don't wait for him to. That's just the game. That's just how it is. It's really dumb sometimes. It's like, I rescued him and he never left. Where the hell is the exit? Oh, there. Ah. Didn't see the damn exit. Okay, let's go after that guard dog. Still gotta kill 10 miners. Oh, and the boss. Right. Another stupid dog. Damn it. Doggone. Get it? Doggone. No, dog not gone. Dog here. That's the problem. I know, I cringe the hell out of myself all the time. Okay. So, pit boss. Is he here? No. I think he spawns in that other zone. I don't remember seeing him here. Oh, well, I gotta kill some miners anyway. I guess that works out. Let me stick my nose in then to make sure. Okay, I don't see a pit boss right now. Gotta try to find where the hell that pit boss was. Before, like, you know, he gets killed by somebody or just despawns. I think mobs do that sometimes. They just despawn, which is really annoying and frustrating. Really should do damage shield on that pet. So I hope this series has been helpful to you so far. It's getting more views than some of my other stuff, so yay for that. It's always awesome. Alright, let's invisible so there's less nonsense to kill. And I think the pit boss was here. Yeah, because we were over there by the Orin guy. And I think the pit boss, we saw him here? In these caves? Let's see. We'll take a look. I could have sworn where that guy's standing, that's where the pit boss was. No, there he is. Okay. Ooh, that's great. I was going to be really disappointed. Like, somebody killed the stinking pit boss. Nope, he's still there, thankfully. Let's damage shield myself, I guess. So I'm getting hit a little bit. You know, one thing I would really, really like to do, and I guess I'll do a vote. Would you guys permit me to get some potions from my shaman for this character? Namely, potions I could buy, like clarity and spirituality, but one potion that I can't buy, which is a damage shield potion, which stacks with this potion, which would be pretty cool. It would help. So I'm gonna leave it up to the viewers. I won't send myself any unless you guys say I can. I'm asking for permission. So, because you guys are watching, you know, and this is me trying to be respectful and keep my promises of how I was going to do this series. Because yeah, I could try to see if anybody's selling them in the bazaar, but they usually charge an arm and a leg, and they rarely make them for the lower levels. All right, at least we cleared everything, and there's the pit boss. I kind of want to let myself get a little more mana before jumping on in and trying to get a fight with this guy. Let's memorize our pet haste spell, because this whole time the pet's been running around without haste, and that's really dumb because the haste makes a huge difference, huge, on how much damage the pet does. So it's really, really worth it. I don't think this guy's going to give me a whole lot of trouble. He's only level 24. I'm 25 now, about to be 26. I'll probably hit 26 after killing him. But he does have 2 pets. He's got 2 dogs with him. So, I think we've at the point where we're good enough. I could wait a little bit longer because mana does go up so much faster when you're out of combat. All right, we're pretty much full now. I waited quietly for a few extra seconds to get up to 100. So we're sending in the pet, and I'm just gonna stand back and launch fireballs at this guy. And he's coming right at me. That's fine. It just means that he'll turn around and I can hit him from the back with my stick while the pet beats on him on his back every time he turns around to hit me. Where did the dogs go? Oh, they're after the cleric. I got a task stage completed. I'm pretty sure I got to loot one of the shattered shields. Yeah, I can only loot one, so the others are extras if there's more people in the group, I guess. Oh, wow, we got an additional dog here on us. And ding-a-ling. I didn't ding when I fought just the boss, but the boss and one of his dogs was enough. So your cleric does generate some aggro or anger from creatures just by healing you. So there's a good chance monsters will go after your cleric. You don't want them to have to fend for themselves for too long. They can heal themselves, sure, but sometimes it's kind of good because it gets some of the heat off of you. But you also don't want your cleric to die, because that always sucks. Alright, we don't need this halved part, so let's delete that so we don't get confused with other stuff. We're going to take these bits here that we looted. We still got to kill a couple of more miners. So, oh, and we leveled up. We got the new water pet, guys. Oh, that's going to be tempting. Alright, water pet. And we summon armor now, which we can give to our pets. Although the armor we summon doesn't have stats. So let's see, this pet is level 23. I will tell him to leave and summon a new one. He will probably be level 26 or so. Level 26! I called it, man! Now I might actually give him that that dagger thing that we looted, the claw dagger. Because it's not terrible, and it might help him. It's got some stats on it. You know, some extra hit points and agility, strength, all that good stuff. So we'll give him that. I don't think he can use that. Oh, he took it. I didn't think he would. What about the cloak? Is he gonna... No, didn't take the cloak. What about the gloves? They're leather, but he might. Let's see. Oh, hey! So you can give him leather. Not as good as plate, mind you, but if it's all you have, that's hilarious. Would he take this mask? Because I can't use it anymore. Actually, that might sell to a merchant. I'm not sure. But okay. I'm going to summon one dagger or one spear for the one hand that doesn't have a weapon. A Sword of Runes. Actually, we're going to summon that, because that is better than the spear. So yeah, we're at Sword of Runes level already. Wow. Oh, that stupid wolf. Dude, you interrupted my spell? You suck. For that, I rain fire upon you. Alright, now we're going to summon this stinking sword. It's a shame I don't have, you know, like a nice rough weapon to give him, but... Okay, so he's got the claw dagger in one hand, the sword in the other, and dang it, I'm going to try to memorize my invisibility spell because I keep getting attacked by stuff. At least it's a miner this time. We still need 3 miners. Alright. Invisibility. So I want to try to get the hell out of here without having to fight a ton of stuff. We don't need a foreman. I'm going to see, because we do need 2 miners. Let's see if we could just pull these 2 miners and then we'll be done with that part. Ah, snap, we got 3. That's fine. We'll kill them. We'll kick some ass. Now, I guess if I really wanted to... Oh. But I would have to quest it myself. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go questing for the Stein, because it's supposed to be like a pet focus to give your pet a little bit more power, but it's not very much, really. I really don't think it's going to make a difference. Especially when I can be giving them Defiant gear now that I find, and just have them be stronger that way. It's so much easier. If I find some, great. If I don't, I don't. That's, you know. Deliver the shattered. Okay. So now we just got to do a delivery and we're done, I think. So we're invisible. We're going to get the heck out of here. Invisibility is your friend. Don't be afraid to use it. Or don't, and just fight your way out of every situation. You know, that's all up to you guys. You know, I guess it's just always more XP, right? All right, so we wanted that scrap metal here. Shattered shield. Give it to this guy. And boom! Oh, look at this. We got a hammer. Hammer of the Null Slayer. Ooh, we got something else too. But let's take a look at this. Ah, crap. We can't even use the damn hammer of the Null Slayer. It is for melee types. I guess if I wanted to, I could see if it's valued to sell. 12 damage, 24 delay. That's not a bad weapon, guys. If you are a warrior, ranger, monk, bard, rogue, or beast lord, this hammer, it's a decent, viable option. I would use it. Let's accept. And then here we go. We got our rough scryer's necklace, which is fan-freaking-tastic. So we did get one nice surprise reward, whatever you want to call it, for our neck. It's got a mana regen on it. That's going to be great. Very helpful. 29 hit points, 33 mana, neck item. Compared to the simple that we were using, it had no mana regen. This one also has the improved healing 2. That is a focus for your healing spells. And we do heal. We heal our pet. So it would work on that. All right. So let's put on our upgrade. And again, we've got this. I don't know if it'll go to the pet. I can try. I can see if the pet would take it. Because that would be actually a very nice weapon for him to use. So let's see. Let's see if he'll use it or not. I don't know. No, he gave it back. Okay. Well, we tried, right? We did cut the list down some. And I think we'll cut it down even more next time. But then we'll start getting quests for level 25 to 30 soon. So we will populate that list all over again. I think this is where I leave you guys. I feel like we did get some stuff accomplished. We got this sweet thing, the neck item. We got the mask too. So 2 rough pieces already. And just from doing quests. Didn't have to buy them. Didn't have to spend tons of plat. That was all. Let me know in the comments, are you going to permit me to get some skin spikes potions from my shaman? Let me know. And I think that's about it. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. If you
Don't
enjoyed
forget to
this,
hit that like
leave
button,
a thumbs
guys.
up. It would really help me get seen in the algorithm. You can also subscribe if you've not already subscribed. Or better yet, you could join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, look at the links below the video for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons get even more perks, like early access to a lot of my videos. So do check that out. I would really appreciate it. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support and your continued support. Those of you who have not only subscribed, but have resubscribed month after month. You're my absolute heroes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
aqua's roar echoes upon the sands. The scent of rain is in the air. I'm being chased by a grizzly bear. Don't leave me now, I'm just a gnome, exploring the commons. I'm far from home. Courage don't come easy, if it ever comes at all. Nightmares are uneasy, one slip and you might fall. Bezel away, don't run away, face your fears and join the fray. The ghoul, the orc and bandit bob cast fireball and end this mob. I'm walking through Kitty Core at night. It's no big deal, my map is right. Oh shit, I'm rooted by a zombie priest. The ghouls and dead will surely feast. Don't eat me now, I'm just a gnome, exploring Kithical woods. I'm far from home. Courage don't come easy, if it ever comes at all. Nightmares are uneasy, one slip and you might fall. Bezel away, don't run away, face your fears and join this fray. The ghoul, the orc, bandit bob cast fireball and end the mob. Don't eat me now.